The other day I had a situation come up when I was driving down the road where I picked up a nail or a bolt in my tire and it was losing air rapidly. The problem I had is that the Mustang Mach-E does not have a spare tire. They supply a tire inflation kit. This tire inflation kit did work well until the object that was in my tire flew out, which caused another problem with the tire going flat. And we're going to touch on how I was able to get my car home without it being towed after the object flew out of the tire. But the main purpose of this video is now I have an inflation kit that doesn't have any liquid in the back here, and I need to refill this. Now Ford does make a tire inflation liquid. They have it available through the dealership. I wasn't real wild about this product. It didn't seem like it did a really good job. I've used this product in the past, this slime product, on implement tires and things, and it's worked really well over the years. In fact, on wheelbarrows and things, I actually put it in the tire before I even get a flat tire. That way it seals itself. Now, what we want to do is go through the steps on how to replace the liquid in this. First thing we want to do is unwind the power cord off of it. And they give you a long enough power cord, and just for informational purposes, the 12-volt plug that you plug this into is located in the center console underneath the armrest and the little accordion door there. So when and if this ever does happen to you, that's where it's at. It took me a second to think of where it was at because I have several different vehicles, and some of them it's in the rear, some of them it's in the center console, and I never use a 12-volt plug myself anymore in the future. So the next thing we want to do is go ahead and pull the cord out. So now we've got everything free. We're going to go ahead and pull up on this, and it takes quite a bit of pressure. It has little tabs here that lock it in place. Then we want to lift this bottle up 90 degrees and push it out. It actually has an O-ring seal on it here. And when you undo this, if you've actually filled your tire, it actually puts pressure into this. So there may be pressure in this canister. So when you start to open it, you just turn it counterclockwise to open it. If it starts to hiss, don't panic. Just go ahead and let the pressure bleed off and pull this out. Now just unscrew this here. Now this liquid is messy, as you'll probably see with your tire. So I set it down on a rack here. The slime material here, you want to shake well before using. We're going to go ahead and open this up. I've already opened this up. This has been used before. It has a seal on it. You pull the seal off. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to fill this canister up with slime. As you can see, this is a fairly thick liquid. It is safe for tire pressure monitoring systems. And we'll see if I can get this done without making a mess here. The nice thing is it is water soluble, so if you do spill it out, it's not going to be catastrophic as far as having to get lacquer thinner or something like that. This is a 32-ounce bottle, and I'll put a link in the description below with a link on Amazon where to get this from. Now I've actually overfilled this a little bit more than I want to, so now I'm going to go ahead and pour a little bit back. I want to have just a little bit of room in here for expansion on a hot day. So now we've got this so it's down probably, I would say, right here on the side.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Alrighty, now that we've got our tube back up on the table here, what we're going to do is we're going to put the cap back on this, turn it around till it's snug, and it should stop. It doesn't have like a little lock detent in it, but it should stop. Then all we need to do is we just need to put it back in, straight up and down, back flat, and go ahead and snap the back on it. Now there is an expiration date on the back. I'm not going to worry about that. The car has a built-in reminder in the infotainment center that you can reset for when you've replaced this liquid. It is a good idea to change it out because being as it is a water-based product, that it can develop mold and things like that. Hopefully this helps you out and you can get along the way with your tire inflation kit. Now, in my situation, when the bolt came out of the tire, it lost air very rapidly along with all of the sealant. I was fortunate enough to have somebody available that could bring me a tire repair kit or a plug kit. I had those at home, and they were able to get it out of my toolbox. Now, if I hadn't had that, I would have had to have the car towed. So what I've done now is ordered a repair kit or a plug kit that's in a nice canvas type thing that I can put in the trunk that won't rattle around or scratch or make noise. The other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put a pair of pliers in, so if the object that's in the tire needs to be pulled out before I put a plug in it, I have that. I'm going to tuck this in this kit, as well as a pair of gloves. And hopefully I'm prepared now when the inevitable happens, and hopefully I can ward off the evil spirits. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Like I said, I'll leave a link to this tire plug kit as well as the slime. And appreciate you watching, and enjoy your Mach-E.